Hello everyone, so in this video we will learn how to send SMS alerts on expiring of TV subscriptions directly from Google Sheets. So the idea is that you have the database of your customer in Google Sheets. Now you want to send a reminder SMS to these people about the incoming expiry date of their TV subscription. But the issue here is there is no active connection between Google Sheets and SMS sending apps like Twilio. So that is why we will be using an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Google Sheets and Twilio. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is a person without any technical background can perform this little integration very easily. Now before I show you the steps, how about we begin with a real-time example. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet and it has been titled Prime Plus TV subscription list. These are my customers. These are their respective phone numbers and this is their date of expiry, basically when their subscription expires. So as you can see, we have this guy called as 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆. This is his phone number and as you can see, this is the date of the expiry when his subscription expired. So that is 13th of August 2021 and today is 10th of August 2021. So basically in 3-4 days, his subscription is going to expire. So I will be sending a reminder SMS. Similarly, we have another guy called as 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆. The date of his expiry is 21st of August 2021. Today is 10th of August 2021. So this guy is actually safe, okay, because the date of his expiry of the TV subscription is significantly far away. Now we have another person called as 𝗪𝗆 𝗍𝗁, and as you can see, the date of expiry is again 13th of August 2021. So my point is, 𝗪𝗆 𝗍𝗁 as well as 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗆 will be receiving a reminder SMS from me. So let me just show you both of these SMS that 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗆 as well as 𝗪𝗆 𝗍𝗁 has received. So this is the SMS that 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗆 has received, okay, and let me just show you the SMS that 𝗪𝗆 𝗍𝗁 has also received. So this is the SMS that 𝗪𝗆 𝗍𝗁 has received. Okay, so you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Google Sheets to SMS sending app like Twilio to send the reminder SMS? So basically here we are using an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that has integrated Google Sheets as well as SMS sending app like Twilio. Now, before I show you the steps, let me just show you a small perspective how this little integration is going to work. Okay, so this is basically the gist of the process. Now here it is mentioned that this integration can be done in 2 easy steps, but the truth is the integration involves the creation of many internal apps provided by Pabbly. So technically it is more than 2 steps. But the overall gist is, first we are going to extract the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. Now this will be done after we schedule the workflow. Don't worry, I will teach you how to schedule the workflow. After that, you are going to apply some conditions, and after that you are going to use the same data that you have received from Google Sheets to construct an SMS and send the SMS by SMS sending apps like Twilio. Now the importance of creating this workflow is all you have to do, just build this workflow for once and you can just sit back and rest. Because whenever there is an approaching expiry date, automatically an SMS will be sent to your subscribers. Awesome. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so let me just straight away click here and I will be directed to the app section of Pabbly. So this is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just straight away click on access now in the connect part. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. So I'm planning to give it as Google Sheets to Twilio. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. All you have to do is just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Okay, so now in the choose app, all you have to add schedule by Pabbly. So you must be thinking, why schedule by Pabbly? Well, the idea is that I want to send a reminder SMS to that person whose expiry is due. For example, we have this guy, okay, and we have this guy called as 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗆 and the date of his expiry is 13th of August 2021. And today is 10th of August 2021. So basically 3 days starting from today, 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗹𝗆 will be receiving an SMS every day till 13th of August 2021. For instance, we have another guy called as 𝗪𝗵𝘆 𝗣𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆. So the idea is that for 𝗪𝗵𝘆 𝗣𝗯𝗆, I will be sending an SMS every day 3 days prior to the date of expiry. In this case, the date of expiry is 23rd of August 2021. So I will be sending the SMS starting from 20th of August 2021, basically 3 days prior. So what we're going to do here is we have to make sure that every day at particular time the SMS will be sent. So that is why I have mentioned schedule by Pabbly. Now, how often do you want to run this workflow? I want to run this workflow every day, okay? And the time I want to run this workflow is, let's say, 9 a.m. Okay. Now remember this, I'm working from India. So right now it is around 12:30 a.m. I want to make sure that these people whose expiry is due, they will be receiving the SMS at 9 a.m. Now it is demanding the time format in UTC format. So what is UTC? UTC basically means Universal Coordinated Time. So what's the difference between your country standard time and UTC time? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just type UTC to IST. Okay, just in your browser, just type UTC to IST converter. Now I'm working from India, so that is why I'm using Indian Standard Time. Now, if you're working from Brazil or London, you should Now, if you're working from Brazil or let's say London, you can just select your country standard time. Okay, so I'm working from India, so I want to send the SMS at 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. So as you can see, it has shown the equivalent UTC at 4 a.m. Okay, so for 9:30 a.m. the equivalent UTC is 4 a.m. Technically, the Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of UTC. Okay, so if I want to send the SMS at 9:30 a.m., the UTC, the equivalent UTC is 4 a.m. Now imagine I want to send the SMS at 3 p.m. 3:30 p.m. Okay, 3:30 p.m. So the equivalent UTC is 10 a.m. As I mentioned, it is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of the Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of UTC. Now, if you're working from a different country, you should figure out your country standard time, which is practically very easy. Just look at your watch and just mention the time and it will just convert it. Okay, just use your browser, that's all. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just once again changing it back to 9. Okay, I want to send it at 9:30. So the equivalent UTC is 4 a.m. So I'm just going to change it as 4 a.m. 0400. Okay, so basically this workflow will run at 9:30 a.m. Okay, so equivalent UTC is 4 a.m. So let me just straight away click on save. Okay, so we have worked with time. Now we have to work with data. So what is our data? So this is our data. Okay, all the list of the people, their phone number and the date of the expiry is our data. So I want to send the data from this cell to this cell. Okay, so this is our last cell and this is our first cell. So first of all, what I'm going to do here is in this action window, I'm going to select Google Sheets. Google Sheets by Pabbly. Now in the action event, just click on Get Rows. Just follow my leads and you will understand in a minute. Okay, so just click on Connect, go with a new connection, just click on Connect with Google Sheets. Okay, so these are the series of Gmail accounts I have. Now this particular Google Sheet, that is Prime Plus TV subscription list, is present in this account. So I'm selecting this account. Okay, so now Pabbly Connect wants access to my Google Sheet. So before you press continue, let me just remind you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. So on the basis of that trust, let me just straight away click on continue. Okay, excellent. The authorization is successful. Brilliant. Now by default, it is showing the select spreadsheet as Prime Plus TV subscription list, basically the same spreadsheet. Now these are all the spreadsheet that is present in my Google Sheet. Okay, I'm sorry, in my Google Drive or in my Gmail account. Now I'm interested in working with this one, Prime Plus TV subscription list. So I've selected this one. Now in the select sheet, it is already showing sheet 1. This is because there is only one sheet, that is sheet 1. Interesting. Okay, so now we have to mention the range. As I mentioned earlier, we want to send the data from this cell to this cell. So basically, I want to send the data from A2, that's the cell address, and this is the cell address of the last one, that is C15. So let me just explain you better. So this will be our range. So we want to send all this data. So that is A2 to C15. I'm just going to copy this range, okay, basically the address. And let me just paste it here. Straight away, just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the response. We have the name, that is John Cena. Okay, so this is the guy from the first row, that is John Cena. This is the phone number. Okay, let me just show you the phone number. And then we have the date of the expiry. that is 13th of August 2021. Interesting. Then we have the second guy, that is Aaron Alexander. Aaron Alexander, this is the phone number and this is the date of expiry. Okay, we have got that detail too. So let me just randomly select one person. Let's go with Perry Gowat. So let's have a look. Do we have a Perry Gowat? Yes, Perry Gowat. This is the phone number and this is the date of expiry. Okay, so the date of the expiry, as you can see, for Perry Gowat is 10th of August 2021. Now today is also 10th of August 2021. So Perry Gowat will be receiving one more SMS for today. Okay, but after 10th, he won't be receiving any SMS because the date of expiry has finished. We will deal with that later. Okay. For now, we have received all the data from this Google Sheet in Pabbly Connect. Now what's next? So the idea is that, okay, as you can see, we have around 15-16 people and it is practically impossible to create conditions for each of them. Okay, we actually have to create conditions so that on appropriate expiry date, it will keep sending on the data, I mean the SMS. But to deal with all this data is practically impossible because we actually have to select one data and then we have to apply conditions on them and then send the SMS accordingly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to work on iterator. So what's the deal with the iterator? So the iterator will basically select this particular row, the first row. So this will be our first iteration. So the data of this particular row, that's the name of the person, that is John Cena, will be selected. We will apply conditions on him and the same conditions will be automatically added to the rest of them. So that's the beauty of iterator. The last iteration will be Elon Musk, the last row. Okay, this is the last row and the last person, that is Elon Musk. He will be our last iteration. The first iteration will be on John Cena. So before we bring the iterator module, let me just toggle this to the left. Okay, and let me just once again click on save and send test request. Okay, so just wait 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the data. Okay, so this is the data, but as you can see, we have all of them in a very clumsy format. Okay, so as you can see, we have all this data in a form of an array. So this is technically an array. So what's the deal with the array? All we have to know is that we have the data in a clumsy format and we just want the data of John Cena. That's basically the first row. Now we are going to apply the iterator. Okay, so iterator will basically sort out the detail of this particular row only. John Cena, that will be the first iteration. So iterator it is. Okay, then what's next? By default, it is already showing the choose array as response, result and array. All you have to do is just follow my lead, just click on save and send test request. So as you can see, we have the data of John Cena. We have the name, we have the phone number, the date of the expiry, that is 13th of August 2021. And this is row index 2. This is because it is indeed row number 2. So this is our first iteration and we have got the data of John Cena. So you must be thinking, what about the rest of them? Well, we won't be dealing with the rest of them. Pabbly Connect will be dealing with the rest of them. This is the first iteration. The second iteration will be dealt with Pabbly Connect. All we have to do is apply conditions for this particular iteration or for John Cena, and the rest of the conditions will be applied on the rest of the people by Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so what we're going to do here is next, we actually have to establish the current date. Okay, so at present, today is 10th of August 2021. Okay, 10th of August 2021. Okay, so we have to establish the current date. So this is something we know, that today is 10th of August 2021, but Pabbly Connect doesn't know it. So we have to make sure Pabbly Connect knows this. Okay, so we have to establish the current time. So you must be thinking, why we have to establish the current time? Well, the answer is very simple. This is because we actually have to subtract the expiry date as well as the current date. Okay, we will have to actually subtract the expiry date as well as the current date. For instance, the expiry date for this guy is 30th of August 2021 and the current date is 10th of August 2021. So basically that is 13th August minus 10th August, that is basically 3. So we are going to establish a condition that if the number of expiry date is less than 3, it basically means we can send the SMS. However, if the number of the number of the current day is less than or greater than 3 or 1 or minus 1, we won't be sending the SMS. We will deal with that condition later, but first of all, let us establish a new current date. I mean the current date for today. So in this window, we are going to establish the current date by just adding date time, okay, date time formatter, because we are going to deal with date. Now in the action event, all you have to do is just click on current date. Just click on connect. Okay, now it is demanding the basic format. In which format do you want? Now we have got the expiry date as 8th of August, August 13, 2021. Okay, that is basically month. Okay, then we have the day and then we have the year. Month, day and year. So this is the format that we are interested in: month, day and year. Month, day and year. Now it is asking, should we include time in the response? So we are going to compare these two formats, these two dates, that is the expiry date as well as the current date. Now for comparison, the formats must be equal. So as you can see, the date of expiry doesn't have any time along with it, so we are just going to ignore time. Okay, so let's keep the default idea, that is false. So at this point, just click on save and send test request to get the current date. Okay, so as you can see, the value, it is already showing it as 9th. Okay, but unfortunately it is 10th of August 2021. So why it is showing the value as 9th? This is because right now it's just past 2000. It's just past 10th. It has just become 10th. Okay, so that is why it is showing the value as 9th. But don't worry, we will just make sure that from 4 days we will be sending the SMS. Okay, so if the number of days is greater than 4, nearly equal to 4 or 3, we will be sending the SMS. Now what we're going to do here is, next we are going to make a subtraction. Okay, so we have established the current date as 9th of August 2021. So first we are going to subtract the expiry date as well as the current date. Now this is something that I have mentioned earlier. The expiry day is 13th of August 2021, and the time that Pabbly Connect has established for the current day is 9th of August 2021. The subtraction between 13 and 9 is 4. So 4 will be equal, okay, because people usually send the reminder SMS usually 7 days from the expiry date. So I think 7 is too large. So I will be sending the expiry from 4 days. 4 days, okay. So let's go with 5 days. Okay, so we will be sending the SMS 5 days before the expiry date. Okay, so 13 minus 9 is equal to 4. So we are technically safe. Basically means that we have to send the SMS to John Cena. So first of all, we have to make the subtraction, and to build the subtraction, we are going to introduce number formatter. Okay, number formatter, that's pretty obvious. Now in the action event, how about we just make it as spreadsheet formula? Just click on connect. Okay, so now we have to enter the formula. So before we enter the formula, how about we just check the formula list? Okay, so just click here. So this is the formula list. Okay, and we are interested in subtracting the days. So this is the formula that we are interested in. So we have 1 day here, okay, and 1 day here. So I'm just going to copy this particular formula, and you will understand in a minute. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, easy. Now we have to mention the days. So this is the larger day. So our larger day is our expiry date, that is 13th of August. The current day is 9th of August. Okay, so let me just remove this. Okay, and here I'm going to map the expiry date. Now if you know what's the expiry date, that is 13th of August 2021, and this particular detail came from here. Okay, this is the data, 13th of August 2021. So I'm just going to click here, and then I'm just going to click on the third accordion, and I'm just going to map the date of expiry, that is 13th of August 2021. And here I'm going to make sure that we have the current date. Now this is something that we have established just above. Okay, that is 9th of August 2021. So I'm just going to click here, and then I'm just going to go to this accordion, and we have mapped it. Easy. So when I click on save and send test request, it will basically subtract 13 and 9. That will be 4. Okay, so as you can see, that is 4. Now we want to send the SMS, let's say 5 days before the expiry date. Okay, and we have to stop sending the SMS if the expiry date is over. So 5 is good. I think 5 is good because we don't really want to send excessive SMS. So 5 is a good date. Now in case of John Cena, he is under 5, that is 4. Okay, so basically John Cena will be getting the SMS. So that is why we have to make sure that we establish filter to create condition, and this is how it's done. So you create one more action window, and you just add filter by Pabbly. So filter is basically an if statement. It asks a question: if this condition is met, then this process will flow. So the condition is if the number of days from the expiry date is greater than, is less than 5. So the value is 5. Okay, you can just add 7. Okay, it's totally on you from which day you want to send the SMS. Should you send the SMS 7 days before the expiry day, 5 days before the expiry, or 10 days before the expiry day? Some companies do start sending the SMS 10 days prior, but I think that's too excessive. So let's go with 5. Okay, so in the filter, is less than, is less than 5. Okay, and here I'm just going to add the result that we have received, that is 4. 4 is indeed less than 5. The expiry day is 13th of August 2021. So John Cena, because the current date is 9th of August 2021, that is technically 13 minus 9 is equal to 4, is less than 5. So that is why John Cena will be receiving the SMS. But let's explore this case. We have this guy as Aaron Alexander. Now today is 9th of August 2021 because Pabbly Connect has established 9th of August 2021. Okay, so date of expiry is 21 August 2021. So basically 21 minus 9, that's basically 12. So 12 is actually greater than 5. So Aaron Alexander won't be getting the SMS. Now we have a guy called as Perry Govat. Okay, Perry Govat, in case of Perry Govat, so the date of expiry is for Perry Govat is 10th of August 2021. The current date has been established as 9th of August 2021. So Perry Govat will be also receiving the SMS. That is 10 minus 9, that is 1. Now we have a guy called as Maggie Sherry. So her case is also similar to John Cena. That is expiry is 13th of August 2021. That is 13 minus 9, that is 4. So she will be also getting the SMS. How about Elon Musk? Elon Musk, his expiry day is 20th of August 2021. So 20 minus the current date, that is 20 minus 9, is equal to 11. So 11 is definitely greater than 5. So Elon Musk is sorted out. He won't be getting the SMS. So we have established the condition, that is 4 is of course less than 5. Now there is one more condition that we have to establish. What if the expiry date is over? Okay, the expiry date for this guy is John Cena is 13th of August 2021. But imagine today is 15th of August 2021. That is current day. So 13 minus 15 is equal to minus 2. So John Cena should not be getting the SMS. Let's say today is 14th of August 2021. So 13 minus 14, that is minus 1. So any person, any day where the difference of the day is equal to minus 1, those people won't be getting the SMS. So one more condition, to establish one more condition, okay, I'm just going to click on this plus button. Here I'm just going to add minus 1. Okay, awesome. And here I'm just going to go with greater than minus 1. Okay, and once again the result, that is 4. 4 greater than minus 1. Now both of these conditions is true, that is 4 is indeed greater than minus 1 and 4 is less than 5. So when I click on save and send test request, it will definitely send this data as condition is true. Awesome, the status is success. Condition is true and the status is success. Interesting. So I promise you, now this is the last window. We have established the condition that if the expiry day is greater than the number of days preceding the expiry day is less than 5, then the SMS will be sent. But however, the expiry date gets over, the SMS won't be sent. The last date for sending the SMS will be the same day, that is the expiry day. Okay, so basically the expiry minus current date should be 0. After that, it won't be sending the SMS. Now we have established the condition. Now what's next? Now we are going to work with Twilio. Why Twilio? Because we want to send the SMS. So this is how you do it. You click on this window, okay, plus button to create one more window. I promise you this is the last window. So here we are going to add Twilio. Okay, Twilio it is. So Twilio is a SMS sending app. Now this is something I have mentioned earlier. If you're working with the D7 networks or SMS Horizon or many other platforms to send the SMS, the process is almost the same. Now in the action event, we just basically want to send an SMS message. Just simply click on connect. We are going with the new connection. Now in the new connection, we have to enter the account SID, authorization token, and once again the account SID. So to get all these details, let's have a visit to Twilio. So this is my Twilio account. So just go to the top section and here you will find settings. Just click on settings. Okay, so the settings page is trying to load. Okay, so as you can see, we have the account SID. I'm just going to copy this, and after that, I'm just going to paste it here. So this is the account SID and I have pasted it here. Once again, we have to enter the same account SID here also. Then we have to figure out the authorization token. So this is the authorization token. Let me just remove the privacy, copy this and simply paste it here. Awesome, that's done. We have entered the account SID, authorization token, once again the account SID, just straight away click on save. So when you click on save, you have three fields: the body of the SMS, the sender number and the recipient number. So to start mapping, let's start with the easy one. Okay, the recipient number. Now we want to send the SMS to John Cena because John Cena has indeed passed all the condition, that is the number of expiry day is less than 5. So then, okay, so the recipient number is something that you get from here. Okay, that is this. Okay, so this is the recipient number. So we want to map this particular detail here. So we click here, I'm sorry, not here. I'm sorry, it's my end, problem from my end. Okay, and we have mapped it. And before we finish mapping, there is something else we have to do, include that plus sign, because here it is, Twilio demands the proper country code. Now I'm working from India and this phone number is also an Indian phone number, so that is why I have included +91. Awesome. Then we have to enter the sender number. Now sender number is usually provided by Twilio, so this is the sender number. Let me just go to the numbers. Okay, and let me just show you the sender number. Okay, so this is the sender number. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, now we have to mention the body of the SMS. The body of the SMS, I'm just going to keep a very simple one because the SMSs are usually small. The body would be something like this: hello, and let me just map the name. Now this is the name, John Cena. Please, okay, before please, your TV subscription is coming to an end in 4 days, right? 4 days. So number of days, 4 days on, and the date is 13th. Okay, 13th of August 2021. Please renew it. Okay, awesome. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to send this message to John Cena. So let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the response is a positive one. Excellent. And let me just straight away show you the SMS that John Cena has received. Okay, so this is the same SMS. Okay, so before you leave, let me explain. You do have a question that what about the rest of them? Okay, what of the rest of the people who haven't received the SMS? Okay, so let me just repeat this process once again. So basically, John Cena has received the SMS because the condition that we have set is that the number of days preceding the expiry date should be less than 5. Okay, should be less than 5 and also should be greater than -1. So John Cena does fulfill that criteria. Now let's explore who else will fulfill that criteria. Aaron Alexander won't, Dominic Petrie won't, Hunter Zolomon won't, Michael Mayavis won't, Jerry won't, Perry Govat, yes, this guy will fill this criteria because the expiry date is 10th of August 2021 and the current date is 9th of August 2021. So the subtraction will yield 1 that is less than 5. So that is true. Then we have Sherry Duval, she won't be getting. Newt will be also won't be getting. Misha will also won't be getting. Nisha won't be getting. Maggie Sherry will be also getting the same SMS. Because the number of days is, the expiry day is 13th of August 2021. That is 9, and that is 13 minus 9, that is 4, which is less than 5. So Maggie Sherry will be receiving the SMS. Elon Musk won't be receiving the SMS because Elon Musk, the subtraction of the expiry date, that is 20th of August 2021 minus the current date is equal to 11, which is greater than 5. So Elon Musk won't fill the criteria. So only 2 people, only 3 people, that is Maggie Sherry, Perry Govat, and then we have John Cena fulfills these criteria. So these people will be getting the SMS. So from tomorrow, Maggie Sherry will be receiving the SMS because we have made sure the time for this workflow to start working is 9:30 a.m. and the equivalent UTC is 4 hours is equal to 4 a.m. Okay, this is because 9:30 is equivalent to UTC format, that is 4 a.m. So as you can see, we have built a bit complicated but incredible workflow. Okay, so the importance of creating this workflow is all you have to just create this workflow for once, because if we have the approaching expiry date, the same people whose expiry date is due, they will be start getting the SMS. Now, before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So first of all, you have brought in the scheduler by Pabbly so that you can send the SMS every day at a particular time. In our case, we have established that we will be sending the SMS at 9:30 a.m. and that's every day. And then we have got all the data from Google Sheets, okay, by using this function getRows. And after that, you have made sure that the first person on whom we will be applying the condition is the first guy on the list, that is John Cena. Okay, that is basically the second row or the first person. This will be our first iteration. So the last iteration will be on Elon Musk, remember that. Okay, then we have introduced the current date, and after that you have made a subtraction between the expiry date as well as the current date. Now then we have established two conditions. If the first condition is the expiry date minus the current date is less than 5, and the second condition is we won't be sending the SMS after the expiry date is over, so that is why that is -1. Then we have the last window, that is the action window, that will be the integration of Twilio and Pabbly Connect to send the SMS. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets and Twilio. Awesome. So not just these two apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect as well as the workflow is available in the description box. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.